Wow, look at him go. My kids, they're out there practicing because they're going to run in a race. You know, they have to practice because if you go to run a race and you haven't practiced at all, it would be awful. You'd get a stomach ache, it would hurt your side. You just couldn't do it. But they're getting ready. They're going to run that race. You know, there's lots of things that we can practice. And today, we're going to hear about somebody who practiced using their words.
Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verses 13 through 20.
Jesus and his 12 closest friends walked along the dusty road from Galilee to the town of Caesarea Philippi. Perhaps Peter walked with James and John.
Philippi? Seems out of the way.
Maybe that's the point.
Little peace and quiet?
Jesus can't take 2 steps in Galilee without 1,000 people showing up.
Yeah, they say he's... Well, I've heard everything.
Peter stared at the high hills ahead, one of which was home to a deep cavern said to be the birthplace of a Greek god. Philippi was filled with monuments and temples to other fake gods.
Peter?
What? Oh.
Peter looked around. Jesus and his other friends had stopped under a shady tree. Peter, James, and John stepped off the road to join them.
Water break.
As his disciples rested, Jesus turned and faced them. Perhaps he knew that here, near Philippi, where so many people believed in false gods, it was important that his disciples knew and spoke the truth.
Who do people say the Son of Man is?
Jesus' friends understood that when he said Son of Man, he meant himself.
Some people say that you're John the Baptist.
What people? Hello? John the Baptist was Jesus' cousin.
Well, that's what they say. Just saying.
Well, some people say you're Elijah or Jeremiah.
Yeah, or one of the prophets.
People had been comparing Jesus to many important figures in Jewish history. Men who called the nation to repent. Men who did miracles. Men who spoke the word of God. But Jesus was so much more than that.
What about you? Who do you say that I am?
As Jesus looked squarely at his disciples, they fidgeted. They had seen Jesus feed thousands of people from one boy's lunch. They'd seen him heal countless sick people. They'd seen him command evil spirits to leave. They knew Jesus was special. But it's one thing to think something, and another to say it. Peter, as usual, was the one to take the leap.
You are the Messiah. You are the Son of the living God.
Jesus smiled.
Blessed are you, Simon. No mere human showed this to you. My Father in heaven showed it to you. Here's what I tell you. You are Peter.
Jesus was giving Simon a new identity. Peter means stone, something strong, sturdy. Jesus continued.
On this rock I will build my church. The gates of hell will not be strong enough to destroy it. I will give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. What you lock on earth will be locked in heaven. What you unlock on earth will be unlocked in heaven.
The disciples were amazed.
Teacher's pet.
Hey, we were all thinking it. And I don't know, the whole locking and unlocking thing sounds like a really big responsibility.
Jesus knew there were things that would take his friends a while to understand. So he told them,
Do not tell anyone yet that I am the Messiah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Peter had the courage to speak what he knew to be true. And when the time was right, he would share it with everyone he met.
Simon, now Peter. He practiced using his words. When everybody else was just thinking, Peter said, You are the Messiah. You're the one that's going to save us. And Jesus was like, Yep, you were brave enough to say it. You know, Peter, God showed you this. That's pretty awesome. Do you know, there's something I do each week. I've had to practice. You guys, when I first started talking to you, it was so weird. I was like, I'm talking to a phone. But I'm not. I'm talking to you. And it took practice so that I wouldn't be scared. Because, practicing talking about God is one of the best things we can do. And that is what I do each week when I talk to you. So you, take the chance. Practice talking about God to your small group leader, to your parents, to your friends. If you have a question, ask. Let's see what you can find out about God by practicing talking about Him.